Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of 3 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Jim Marion is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, center fielder Christian Brummett.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Right side, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Behind 0-2 now. Wiggins is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Brummett gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Now another 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Runners on the move for second. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Settling in now, Roberto Clemente. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Joe Wiggins is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
They have to be hoping for more out of Billy Burns. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Gannett's going to turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Robin Yount, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Wiggins is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Pee-wee Reese.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pee-wee Reese. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Wiggins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Wiggins into shallow center. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Still no score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Arnold, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Billy Burns. You want a ball run down the gap? This is the guy for you. The ability to go get him, can fly on the base paths and in the outfield.
Now at the plate, Christopher Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Now the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. but the runner's back easily. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. And will step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Next for Milwaukee, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Center fielder number
In now, Christian Brummett. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brummett, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see and thank that these guys current. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. 1-0 the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 count, the pitch. He's running. Hit hard to third. Reined in. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here it comes, 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
(3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Bart Wiggins. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Davis is
there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jim Marion, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Slider up that he gets a call on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Chopper foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another shot now, Randy Wiggins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Burns will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Pee-wee Reese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Clemente on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fred McGriff. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. One and 1 to count. Two and 1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Yount is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Ready once again, Edward Arnold. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Yount over to his left. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Wiggins. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in now for the Brewers, Chris Davis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Carlos Gomez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Wiggins. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 5, Billy Burns.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This pitch is popped up. Wiggins moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 48, Corey Knebel.
Ready for another shot now, Curtis Wiggins.
Pittsburgh, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. Knebel playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And that one just missed outside. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reese waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Joe Wiggins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Robin Yount. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped up. Wiggins is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in to try it again. Pee Wee Reese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Tyler Thornburg.
Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Wiggins on at first, nobody out. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waste pitch there, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Edward Arnold. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A play at the plate. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Took a strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lucroy aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 30, Tyler Thornburg.
Jed Lowry will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. Wiggins ranges to his left. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 22, Bob Dixon.
Stepping in now, Billy Burns. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Michael Ma comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Up next for the Buccos, Bob Dixon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Burns. And he makes the catch for the second out.
How about it? Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Popped him up. Lucroy has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Young.
Ready for another chance? Robin Young. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes ball one. Dixon, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Third baseman, number 3, Pee-wee Reese.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pee-wee Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 7-1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second, Edward Arnold.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. The 1-2. Popped him up. Lucroy moving to his left. Two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates leave one. They're on top 7-1. Striding into the box, Fred McGriff. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Fred McGriff.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wiggins backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. McGriff, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Trevor Plouffe. as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a cold strike on the changeup.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Wiggins calls for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-1 the final today. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Joe Wiggins earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.